Hey, what's up everybody? Thanks for coming and checking out Bluefoot Homestead. I appreciate you watching. Yeah, there's just been something on my mind. Yeah, everybody knows, we have this conflict going on. And we got Russia out there, we got China out there, and we have the US and NATO out there. Well, something really concerns me that nobody's really talking about and nothing's really official, so this is all kind of hypothetical, but stick with me and tell me what you think. So we have the BRICS nations. I believe right now there's 120 something applicants to get in there. A lot of people are turning their back on the US. One of those countries, from what I hear, but I haven't been able to really find concrete evidence online, is Mexico. I'd like to find out that for sure. Now, the thing with Mexico is lately, like when Trump was trying to put up the wall, he said, yes, we will get a wall, and yes, Mexico will pay for it. And Mexico basically said, screw you, buddy. We're not paying for anything. And then something else happened not that long ago that, Mexico's response was, we are not the United States. You do not control us. We make our own decisions. We will do whatever we want to do, and you cannot say a dang word about it. The president was pretty ticked off at us, and along with the rest of the world, a lot of the world's ticked off at us. So they don't really care for us lately, and they're wanting to join BRICS nations. Now just think about this for a minute. If they do get accepted, nothing in life is for free. They're not going to say, yeah, come on in, join the group. We'll back you with our currency and let you into, a gold-backed currency or whatever they're doing, and whatever other plans that they have going on other than just a currency. So everything's a quid quo pro. So if they let them in, Mexico's going to be in debt to China, Russia, South Africa, India, I believe, to these nations and the people running it. Basically the people that are running it, it's China and Russia, whoever has the highest GDP and money and power in the world. So, a lot of people don't like us because we're bullies. And why are we bullies? Well, we're bullies with weaponizing the US dollar, doing sanctions on people, doing things like that. But the big thing is, at least I believe, is our military. Our military does a lot of good for people. It secures a lot of the shipping lanes in a lot of nations. But we also really overdo it. And we overdo it because we have 128 military bases around the world or something crazy like that. We have China completely surrounded. We have Russia completely surrounded with more than just military bases. NATO is basically the reason for, Russia is the reason for NATO for the most part, to be able to keep them at bay. So obviously, yeah, we have them surrounded, but anybody that doesn't agree with us, we surround them with our military. The only reason we can do that is because they can't really do it to us. We're surrounded by two large oceans that are very hard to cross undetected, and we have Canada to the north and Mexico to the south. Well, Canada's not going to get on board with BRICS, and they're pretty friendly to us, and I believe we're going to be supplying them with some nuclear submarines or something like that here in the future. So, yeah, that leaves Mexico. Now, Mexico doesn't have a huge border with us, but it's about half the country, all the way down to Texas, the tip of Texas, Brownsville to Tijuana. Now, if they get into BRICS and they have to answer to China, who's to say that China's not going to say to Mexico, yeah, we'll go ahead and let you into BRICS and we will give you this solid currency for trading around the world if you just let us use a little bit of your border for our military. Now, that will completely change everything in the world. If China, or Russia, or whoever can post up their military on the Mexican side of Texas, Arizona, California, New Mexico, we're up shit creek. We have a major issue to deal with because then we can be as easily invaded as any other country in the world. That security surrounding the United States is what's kept us on top. A lot of it. You know, yes, our economy and our military and things like that, but that is all grown because we have the power to make it grow, because nobody can come in and say anything about it. So yeah, if you know, Mexico joins BRICS, I'd keep a close eye on what's going on there. You know, if it's even official, I gotta look at that. But then, you know, like I said, this is kind of hypothetical, but something to keep in mind. But if you start hearing about Mexico joining BRICS, Brazil's in, obviously. Yeah, be afraid, because that's a very real possibility. You know, with the power that's in BRICS, you know, just with Russia and China, they hold a lot of power to be able to influence a country like Mexico to kind of do what they want to do. You know, they can even say, yeah, well, we'll get you under our nuclear umbrella and give you guys nukes if you just let us, you know, post up, you know, several hundred artillery and about 1,000, 2,000 tanks on your border to go ahead and shut your neighbor up that you've been complaining about for a while. You know, hey, yeah, just something to think about. You know, nobody's really talking about any of this. So, you know, I always try to think about something different to talk about. So, there you go. Thanks for watching. If you like it, subscribe. I'd appreciate it. You guys have a wonderful day. Keep on prepping. Buy some food. Have fun. I'll talk to you next time. Until then, peace.